Have you ever found yourself stuck in a cycle of negative thoughts? Maybe you tell yourself, "I'm not smart enough," or "I'll never be able to change." What if I told you that your brain is literally programmed to believe what you tell it? Our minds operate based on neural pathways, connections that strengthen with repetition. And if you're constantly reinforcing negative beliefs, you're making it harder to think differently. But here's the good news. You can rewire your brain for positivity, confidence, and success. Today, we're going to explore how your internal and external environments shape your thoughts and how to reprogram them using psychology-backed techniques. If you want to break free from limiting beliefs and become the best version of yourself, stay with me until the end. Let's talk about why reducing negative self-talk is so crucial. Psychologists call them automatic negative thoughts, ants. These little guys creep into our minds without invitation, shaping how we see ourselves and our abilities. Cognitive psychology teaches us that our thoughts create neural pathways in the brain. Every time you think "I'm not good enough," that pathway strengthens. Over time, it becomes an automatic response. But here's the key. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change. You can rewire those pathways. Your brain is like a supercomputer, and your self-talk is the program it will run. If you keep telling yourself, "I'm terrible at remembering names," your brain will follow that program and make it true. That's why we need to change the script. We're going to use a psychological trick to retrain our minds, and let's call it ABRA, inspired by the magician's phrase abracadabra. This technique helps you break the cycle of negative self-talk and replace it with empowering beliefs. A. Acknowledge. The first step is to acknowledge the negative thought without fighting it. Studies show that suppressing emotions actually makes them stronger. Instead, label it, "Oh, I just had a negative thought." That small act of awareness gives you control. B. Breathe. Take a deep breath. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress and giving you clarity. Breathe in possibility, power, and potential. R. Release. As you exhale, release the thought. Visualization is a powerful psychological tool. Imagine the thought dissolving like mist or floating away like a balloon. This helps your brain detach from it. A. Align. Finally, align yourself with a new, empowering belief. This is cognitive restructuring, replacing old thought patterns with new, positive ones. If your original thought was "I'm not smart enough," replace it with "I am always learning and growing." Over time, this rewiring will reshape your self-perception. Your external environment matters too. We've tackled the internal environment. Now let's talk about the external one. Social psychology shows that we are deeply influenced by our surroundings. The people we interact with shape our thoughts and behaviors, often without us realizing it. There's a saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you surround yourself with people who constantly complain or doubt themselves, your brain will pick up those patterns. But if you spend time with people who challenge, support, and uplift you, your mindset naturally shifts to match that energy. Be mindful of energy vampires. Sometimes, the people who hold us back the most are the ones who love us the most. It's not always intentional. Maybe they fear change or worry about losing the old version of you. But remember, your growth is your responsibility. You don't have to cut these people out, but you do need to control how much influence they have over you. Protect your energy. Be intentional about who you let shape your reality. Now that you understand the psychology behind self-talk and social influence, let's talk about applying this knowledge in your daily life. Internal environment. Pay attention to your thoughts today. When an ANT creeps in, use the ABRA technique. Acknowledge it, breathe through it, release it, and align with something empowering. External environment. Take note of your social circle. Who uplifts you? Who drains you? Set boundaries where needed and seek out people who align with your goals. Remember, your brain is always listening. You are constantly programming it with the words and beliefs you repeat. So choose empowering thoughts. Choose a positive environment. Choose growth. If you found this valuable, drop a comment below and let me know. What's one limiting belief you're ready to reprogram? And don't forget, watch this video again to reinforce these ideas in your mind. See you again soon.